Hey everybody, what's going on? It's Ryan951 here bring you another unboxing video. So last week, I think it was or so, I made a little video for you guys, like a little mini update video, and I got like a blue Leo. I was showing you that. And I was telling you guys how I was waiting for. I was excited about that package that was coming. If you guys remember it, but it finally came today, all the way from China or Japan. It was EMS Express, so got that quick. Came like within 3 to 4 days. They didn't ship it till like last Saturday or something, last Friday. And I got it yesterday and Thursday, I think, but I never got to making a little video for it, so let's get to unboxing this bad boy. I'm real excited because I've seen this. Well, I really haven't seen it. I've heard about this figure, and it's not really common. It's pretty it's not tough. It's not really hard to get, but it's just not. It's not easy to find sometimes. And then when you do, the price can be pretty outrageous. I think I paid like $60 for mine, like $60, and that was including the EMS shipping. I gotta double check though. It could have been less. I honestly trying to remember right now, but yeah, it cost a little bit, but I think it's gonna be worth it. Just give me a second here. Let me cut through. Alright. So let me close my knife real quick. So let's see what we got. Pretty excited. Damn, son. Oh shit. Alright, so let me see here. Give me a second, it's my little paperwork here. Alright, so I'm pretty sure I paid like 60 something in the end. But this is what I got. I got the MS or the MIA Mobile Suit Gundam Earth Invasion of Zeon action figure Bandai. Cost me $57.95. I think the $57.95 was my total, and then I remember I had to pay like I told him I wanted express, so I had to pay like an extra couple of bucks on through via PayPal. So here it is. Damn, and this thing's pretty damn big. I didn't think it was gonna be that big. I mean, it is a deluxe set, but yeah. So let's check it out. He packed it very well, so that's good. Let me just get the bubble wrap off real quick. Shouldn't take too long. If my knife was actually sharp enough to cut anymore. That's kind of good though, because it's less likely of me cutting myself. So let's see what we got here. Nice. So this is what I got, guys. This is the Invasion of Earth Zeon Deluxe Set. Basically in overseas, in certain areas, the deluxe sets are known as the Toys Dream Project limited edition packs, and they're for the most part they're more scarce than your regular deluxe packs that they had in the U.S. and other, I guess, North America parts. And basically, these were pretty tough to get, and just as well, they were pretty expensive back then. I'm pretty sure this costs like 20. Let me see here. I'm trying to think. This probably cost like 2,000 yen back then, so which is like equivalent to like 20 bucks, maybe 3,000 yen. And you can see here we have this really cool art of the Zaku 2 mobile suits, and you see there's a gallop right there. Looks freaking awesome. You got the Luggin, and I think this is basically supposed to be like on Odessa Day when they're about to do that. You See there, the Luggin is carrying the mobile suit. He's just carrying onto it. It's freaking awesome. Then this is what comes with the whole set. You got the Magella tank. You got the conversion part, which makes the top portion of the Zaku, turn half Zaku, half tank, which is shown right there with the little cannon on the back. We got the Luggin with the little sonar radar thingies. We got the Zaku 2 machine gun, the Magella top tank cannon, the Zaku bazooka, the Zaku missile pods with the little straps, the Dop or the Dop fighter, the little cannon, and the little part for the Zaku to hang from the Luggin. Just give you guys another look at that really cool art that they have. It looks really awesome. It looks cool. They should have at least colored the missile pods, but I'm not going to complain. Overall, I mean, the box itself just looks awesome how they did it. And I am going to unbox this. Just going to give a quick look before I do. And I will bring my my Zaku 2. Well, I'll try to show you my Zaku 2 Japanese version, because the color is different. It kind of resembles more of the Okawara's illustration of the Zaku 2, where it's like a darker color, darker green, and then like a brownish for the skirt. But you can see the color. I'll also bring a American release too, just to compare the colors, because this looks like a dark army green, sort of going toward like an olive, like an actual army green, while the Zaku's American release deluxe set looks a little different. So I'm gonna put the video on pause real quick so I could take this out of the box, and then I'll give you a look, and then I'll bring the American release and the other Japanese Zaku 2 for comparison. So be back real quick. Alright everyone, so I'm back. It took me a little while to unpack this. They actually really, I mean, when Bandai packaged this, they really took some extra care into packaging it. I mean, they packaged it really well. The tape was all, freaking everywhere. They even have like these little extra pieces that support the box. So like this right here, I had to take off from there because it holds up the top portion of the Magella tank cannon. So like, I guess, extra cushion, nothing doesn't get damaged. So I mean, they really took some care into packaging. But before I get to the good part, it did come with this little like, I guess you could say, not magazine, but our little guide or a catalog. Yeah, catalog, that's the word. So we got our catalog here. Kind of zoom in on that. So, we got some figures here that look like they're from Seed Destiny, I think. Yeah, Seed Destiny. Not really into that. But we have some very cool second version figures. This is the prototype RX-78, I think. Then we got Dual Gundam. We got, not sure who that is. We got the GM and Launch. I think that's the Rick Dom or Dom version 2. We got the Ale Strike. We got the Strike Row. I think it's just the Strike Gundam. Or not even the Strike. I can't remember its name. The Pink Rouge or something. We got Buster. We got some other figures. We got our... So this is either the Dom or the Rick Dom. I'm not sure. One of them. Either or. Version 2 RX-78. Version 2 Zaku 2. You know what? I have no idea what that is. I didn't even know. Maybe it's a... Nah, it can't be. I think it's just a regular gun cannon. Got the Charge, the Gok. Got the Gog. Got the Zaku 1. Got those, the Gien. The Galgoog. Charles Galgoog. Then we got Lala Soon's, mobile armor. You can see each of them are 1,000 to around 1,000 yen. So back then, a version 2 GM and Launch would cost you like 15 bucks. Basically, like a yen, I guess like 100 yen is like $1. So, convert that 1,500 to, 15 bucks. I mean, there's a lot of cool figures here. Then you get to some of the bigger figures like the O Gundam. That's around 29 bucks. I mean, look at version 2 GPO 2, and you can see it's a little bit more. It's like 19 bucks around there. Got the Easy 8, which was a little cheaper. It was only 12 bucks for the 08th MS team. And you got Lala Soon's mobile armor, which was like 69 bucks, almost 70. But yeah, very cool. You got this nice little art, I guess. I guess they're really trying to feature the Gundam Sea Destiny figures. And we got some stuff here. I think this is just like a little questionnaire, you know, for feedback. And then we have our instructions here for everything, you know. I mean, it's kind of straightforward how to do all this stuff, but you know, it's always cool to have instructions that they do that. So, you know, it tells you how you can swap out the Heat Hawk and swap out the weapons for that go in different hands. You got the missile pods, the Luggin, how, you know, it goes like that. Then the sonars go to the bottom, has little guns. Something about the Magella tank. Talked about that again. Talks about how you could attach the little, you know, attachment for the Zaku, and how you could take the Zaku apart to, you know, transfer it onto the tank and make it a Zaku tank and all that really good stuff. But enough about that. Let's get to the actual reason why you're here. So here's the thing itself. Let me just take the top off and damn. So here it is. So before I take anything, I'll just give you a little quick look through. We got the backpack cannon, the Magella top 10 cannon. We got the Zaku here, very nice. We got the Magella tank, the top of it, the Dop fighter, the Luggin, the attachment to convert it to a Zaku tank, the attachment for the Luggin, the Zaku bazooka, the Zaku 2 machine gun, our little pocket rockets, and the Heat Hawk. And everything looks really nice. I mean, they took some really good care into packaging this. I mean, you can see how the how the bazooka itself has this really good packaging around it. You know, it's not going anywhere. I mean, I don't know. I feel like they packaged this one pretty well. So, I'll be back real quick. I'm gonna just get everything out. Like, I'm gonna get my other stuff out, and we're gonna do some compare and contrast. So, give me a second there. Alright guys, so I'm back. So let's get this review started. So here we have two of the Zakus. The one on the left is our Japanese Zaku, our Japanese release, I guess, Zaku. You can see there it is in the Japanese box, or yeah. And then we have our American release Zaku 2 here. You can see our small differences. Let me just turn off the flash. Alright, my bad. I thought that flash would kind of help, but I don't know. Maybe it is. So you can see there's some slight color difference. Both rocking the olive green on the torso. As you can see here, the green here is a bit of a darker shade. Not much, but it's a different shade of green, almost like a forest green. Very nice. And you can see here our Zaku 2 American release has more of a yellow green than it does a forest green. And you know, that's probably the slight difference, not too drastic, but it is there, the color difference. The other thing is you're going to be getting the decals and all that on the American release, such as, you know, that right there, Zeon Insignia shield or unit number, some little red outlines on the shoulder shield, some outlines on the, you know, the ankles. And for the Japanese release, you know, we're basically going replace that with some nice panel lining, which works well, and then, you know, it can not work well. Now that's the Japanese release, and this is the American release. So let's take a look at the Toys Dream Projects release, which is also only a Japanese release exclusive. So here's this one. Like I said, if you guys seen the Okawara illustration, that's how the torso, you know, it's more of a brownish green than it is like in the olive green, like the Japanese release. And I will be turning on the flash, so maybe it'll help a little bit more. We can see there's 3 different shades with the... To be honest, I really like the Toys Dream Projects Invasion of Earth. It's more like a bluish green. It's different. Almost like a turquoise. Looks really nice. It's Really goes well with the torso, which, like I said, and the more I look at it, I take it back, it looks more like a grayish green instead of a brownish green. It looks more gray than it does, you know, than brown. And you can see there, big difference in color on the torso, you know, easily olive green, kind of a lighter gray green. You got the greens here, you know, yellow green, forest sort of green. This is like a bluish green turquoise. You can see there is a big difference in color. Kind of hard to see, but I mean it is there. And just for a second, I'll turn the flash, and maybe this helps a little more. You can see now there is it shows more from the Toys Dreams project to the American release. You can see the big color difference. Like I said, we're looking at more of a bluish turquoise green than the yellow green. And I'll put them up for standing. Give me a second here. Cool. Alright, so I'm just putting everybody up real quick. Have a nice look at that. So you can see we got those guys. Very nice, very cool. Really digging the color on the Invasion of Earth Zaku. Yeah, definitely some color difference there. Looks really nice. It's different from your standard Zaku color, so it's looking good. Excuse me. So that's the Zaku. So let's take a look at some of the accessories. As far as the guns go, you know, it's not going to be much color difference, but there is a slight color difference. So let me just take a look at the Zaku bazooka. So there's a Japanese release one. Here is the Magella tank. Excuse me, the Invasion of Earth one. And let me just take out the little goodies in the American release one. Yeah, I have a couple loose American release deluxe sets, so yeah, just have one right here. And here's the American release. So you know, oops. So basically, the color on the Japanese and the American release aren't too different. Basically the same, if not the same. Maybe more has one has more of a glossy finish than the other. Not too sure. But yeah, so this is the Japanese one right here. And you can see here's the Zeon Invasion one. And I just turned off the flash real quick. You can see that easily there is a bit more darker color to it. See, it's not as light as the other two. So you know, there's a big color difference. There's going to be a little bit color difference in the weapons. And shit, what did I do here? Yeah, this is the Japanese one. I think it was. Yeah, I think that was it. Yep. Don't want to doubt myself here. So as far as weapon goes, you know, you're going to get some color difference. I'm not going to really compare it to the American release one because as far as the weapons go, you know, they're basically the same color. You know, here's the Japanese release, and here's the Invasion of Earth Zeon one. You can see, you know, there is easily a difference in color. Not really color, but at least in shade of color. You can see, a bit darker there. The Heat Hawk is actually pretty drastically different color-wise. Let me just get it out real quick. So here's the Heat Hawk. It's more of a, I guess you can say maybe lavender, or it's going toward like a hot purple, like more toward a pink than it is our regular purple. You can see here, just for comparison, the purple's a lot. It's still purple, but it's a lot more brighter purple than your kind of shady, darker purple, or just I don't know. It's a darker but richer purple, so you know the purple shows a lot more. It's more defined than, you know, the purple here. And then the Heat Hawk for American release, you know, basically the exact same. This one's like an in between, like it's a purple, but the Japanese one here is like a lighter shade of it, just a bit. You can see this one's definitely a lot more richer in color. Looks really nice. You know, the little pocket rockets, same thing. You know, darker color, but no Little paint on the missile pods, which is kind of a downer. Let's get to more of the important things that, you know, we want to see color difference on. So I'm gonna get out the tank real quick. Now the only thing I could compare is, you know, of course, is the let's see here. Missing a piece here. The only thing we compare for these is basically the American Deluxe Edition, the Japanese Deluxe Edition. So let me just find the attachments for this real quick. Yep. Excuse me, guys. Kind of put that together real quick. Yeah, but I've been on the look for these, and they're not very cheap, especially if you're shopping through Amazon. Amazon, you know, basically on Amazon you'll find everything you're looking for, but there will be quite a price jump, I guess you could say. There, like I said, you can find almost anything on Amazon, but it's going to cost you a bit more. So let's take a look at this. So as you can see, right off the back, we got a color difference. It's kind of hard to see with the flash on, but let's see here. Yeah, so what we're looking at here is we're looking at more the darker green, like a pine green, I guess you could say. It's more dark. And for the Invasion of Earth Zeon, we're looking more of like an army green towards more of like an olive almost. Similar to maybe the skirt armor color. No, maybe this, I don't know, it's different. It's definitely like a different shade of green, but like I said, it's looking more like an army green. So let me take off the flash real quick again. Alright, so yeah, it's going to be a little hard to see, but the greens are a little different. This one does look a lot nicer. It looks more detailed with the green they're using. You can see they even use like a black kind of for the cockpit instead of using, you know, the white, which looks kind of not as cool. Take this off real quick. See, bit different color. They didn't do any panel lining on it, but it still looks really cool. I like it a lot. Take off this one. Do a little bit compare contrast real quick. Try to show them both to you. Oopsies. So you can see there is a color difference. The fin is basically the same color, but the rest of it's different. So, you know, you got the color difference on the tank. Put that back real quick. It looks like on the Luggin, the big color difference you're going to see is on the Luggin and the Dop Fighter most likely. So let's do the Dop Fighter next, since that's the closest. There's our American release. It's got a really nice looking Japanese release. So yeah, it's really going to show a lot more here now. And you can see the color difference right off the back. You can see, again, this is like it's a green of some sort. And this is more like a grayish, more like a gray, you know, like an army green. It's starting not to even look green anymore. It looks like just like an army kind of olive green, a gray. It's hard to say, you know. You can see there is a big color difference. You know, you got this neon yellow highlighter on the color on the fins, you know, right here. While this is like the green that they're using, that's kind of the turquoise that they're using on the Zaku, which looks really nice. The plastic, I think the plastic's the same. It's a bit different. They use like a different plastic. I don't know, for like the glass kind of look, you know, the cockpit. It could be just because this one's really old and it's got like kind of fogged up and kind of scratches a bit over time. We can see it looks very nice, very clean. Definitely a nice looking Dop. More detailed. Alright, so that's the Dop. You know, we love our Dop, but nothing crazy there. And last but not least, let's take a look at the Luggin. Now this one, okay, yeah. I said it's 100% complete, but it's missing a thing, so we'll deal with it. It's missing a little sonar Alright, so let me get the luggins out real quick, and then we'll be basically good to go. Yeah. So there is an immediate color, significance change in the luggins. I mean, this thing's looking straight up like an alien ship right now. It's looking a lot more intimidating, minus the little kind of bikini thing that's got going on with the little purple sonar. I'm really digging the brown. I mean, this looks really nice. It looks kind of weird in a way, but it looks good. I mean, it looks really good. You can see the sonars are like almost like a grapefruit kind of color, while this one's like a tan. You got the cockpit, which is like colored like a black instead of this kind of alien yellow. Again, the brown looks really nice. I'm liking it. You got the little, let's see here. See, that's weird. They actually took some really good detail and they added that to like where I guess the air intake is or something. I don't know. But right here, and they actually colored it, which looks really nice. They added like a purple color to that, to whatever that is, instead of having the blue. I mean, it's definitely a significant change, and I say it's for the better. It looks really good on it, in my opinion. See a lot more detail, a lot more intimidating, I guess. I mean, they put a lot of effort and work into it, so I mean, this is definitely kicking the U.S. release's butt, as far as detail and looks go. Be back in a second. Alright guys, so I'm back. So that's gonna be about, to conclude it for this review. Was definitely excited about getting this figure, finally got it. Price wise, I would say if it's 40, take it, because that's about the cheapest you're gonna get it. Unless some other source, or I don't know, you go to the source directly itself somewhere overseas, you'll probably find it cheaper because of eBay having a tax for selling and then shipping as well. It's definitely a really nice figure. I have no complaints at all. It's just all around really nice. The only thing is, I think you do not get any close fist with this guy, which is not a problem at all. I kind of forgot to show you the tank backpack, but I mean, basically, instead of having that color, that nice kind of turquoise green with the little army olive green on the back, you're gonna have like a tan color. Let's see if I have it. Yeah, you're gonna have the tan with that darker green. So you can see that. Definitely a big color difference. And then instead of having like this metallic kind of look on the gun here, on the cannon, you have like just a standard kind of gray. Nothing fancy. But yeah, guys, I mean, overall with the whole set, I mean, it was a really nice set. It's one, Zaku's army builders, they're sought after. Everybody loves them. Can't get enough of them, and that's what makes this set, kind of a bit sought over. Not too much, but the problem is it's just not that easy to find. And then when you do, it's not very cheap either. Like I said, on average, you're gonna see it running from probably like 50 and up, give or take, and that's not including shipping most of the time. I would say definitely keep a lookout on Amazon, because that's where it's most commonly found. I've seen a couple from 60 and up on Amazon. This one I paid, like I said, I paid like 64, I think, because I think the figure itself was like 56. I got the seller to get down to, and then I told him, I want the EMS, so the EMS was like 8. It was either 58 and then $6 for the shipping, or it was 56 and $8 for the shipping. Either or, it came out to like $64 in total. But it's definitely an awesome set. I mean, you can't go wrong if you get this thing, guys. I mean, just looking at the box art is amazing. I mean, that gallop in the corner looks freaking crazy, and then the little Zeon, thing. And you got all the Dops in the air and the Luggins. I mean, it looks freaking awesome. It's a great set. I recommend it to anybody who, who's a Gundam collector. Definitely one of those must-haves. Uh, you know, I mean, it's going to cost you a little bit, so just save up. I wouldn't recommend spending over $60 to be honest. I mean, maximum for me would be 65. Any higher, I would say, I'll wait. But like I said, the set is a little tough to get, so that's why it is pricey. Along being with the Zeon Zaku 2 deluxe set, where you get all the accessories and all these little extra tidbits. And again, it's not easy to find. It is there, just it's kind of scarce in a way, so you could kind of jack up the price on it. Yeah, guys, I hope you liked that review. Very awesome. Maybe in the soon future I could find another one for a decent price. I kind of doubt it, but happy that I got mine finally. And I hope to be doing some more videos soon. I haven't really bought anything again yet, but I will be looking as always. Till then, guys, it was nice seeing you. Peace.